Despite both having wives, were virgins for lives.
Virgins for lives, despite the why. After his GF died in Afghanistan, going to war, and then one night Drew gets drunk, and then find out. Beating too fast, like that sounds like a medical emergency.
Oh, it's Drew. Hey. Oh.
Fuck. You just like stand there trying to figure out why your heart's beating so fast.
Hi, she said, flipping her hair back, revealing her badass studded belt. Wait.
Her hair was in the way of her belt.
I'm picturing when she flips it back like this. If it's covering her belt,
so
she...
long. And she's just like, I'm your neighbor.
And Danny felt a pain in his heart.
As his heart attack continues. Was Drew totally straight? He turned on a movie, ignore it, then watch some funny TV show. And stumbled over and then tripped and fell right into my arm. Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Suddenly they were starting in each other's eyes. Their faces started itching closer and closer when suddenly there was a knock at the door.
Oh!
Meanwhile, somewhere in coastal Rica, Drew had a bag on his head and he was punched hard. They made out and wiggled around the couch until Danny broke away.
They made out and wiggled around the couch. I picture this as two separate activities. Like they made out,
yeah,
and then they got on the couch and just sort of like
wiggled around.
Drew.
Oh, but he was a loser.
That's a question.
But he was a loser? Go Logan, go away.
Go Logan, go away.
Go Logan, go away. Danny, he said hoarsely. That's not horse like, ugh, that's horse like horse. So I say it as a horse would say it. Danny!
Drew, you're a horse.
Logan Pale? He roared.
Roar, you have to roar it.
Logan Pale?
Logan Pale!
Then Jackie whipped a tear. Whipped a tear.
What the fuck is gonna happen? Suicide and sex scene? Meanwhile, in Chicago,
Jake Paul? He almost flinched. How do you almost flinch?
you only thought about it.
I thought about flinching.
So
Okay,
there's nothing
there it is.
physical. It's just
Exactly. Meanwhile, in my head,
don't flinch, don't flinch. Today, I finally told Drew it will never happen again. Never kiss him again. I am with someone else.
and I'm just like, this is so natural. This is how he talks in real life.
He uploaded a 3-second long YouTube video.
As he does.
They started drinking and talking and laughing and having a good time. Of course, baby.
Then they started doing it. First, I look at you, then I look black at the video.
How could he? Denny stroamed around the house.
Jackie tried to call him down.
Denny! Denny!
But Danny opened the window and jumped! Jackie screamed and called 011. All right, I'm calling 011.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Hello, my friend has just jumped off the balcony.
Was Jackie yelling I to the phone. I. You liar! Meanwhile, in the suicide hospital.
Danny was sitting in a chair watching a TV show when a nurse said, "You have a guest." He expected Jackie again with some McDonald's or something, but instead, Drew.
He flinched. Okay, so...
At least I flinched this time instead of gasping again.
Or thinking about flinching like I did.
What do you want, traitor? He hissed at him. Like grabbed me and all my bones like... He busted out of the bathroom.
Well, Mr. Gooden, you are pregnant. And Mr. Gonzalez isn't the father.
What? They both dropped
their jaws. To be continued.
And he out his arm.
And then he looked at.
And they walked slowly out.
They stood at the start of the red carpet that went to the arch, and Drew laughed, nervous. Someone stood up from the crowd and jumped on stage. It was Logan!
Logan Paul? Ethan started going into Logan and push him away from the stage. He takes Logan's like, "Get out of me! What's going on?"
Ethan, I didn't know you could do that!
Ethan said, "I can marry you. I do Jewish weddings, but it can still count for you. I now pronounce you man and husband."
And then they fell into a kiss. Whoa!